Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Jesse's Garage. We're excited to have you again. Thank you very much for watching, by the way. So today we wanted to come at you with a different kind of video. It's a tool haul video, but it's not tool haul that we bid on an auction or that we just got recently. So earlier this year, probably more like in the fall, my wife and I and my brother-in-law and my sister and my cousin, we actually made a trip up to Maine. And so we'd never been to Maine, and we just thought, well, you know what, let's go get some lobster. We wanted a lobster weekend, so that's what we did. While I was up there staying at an Airbnb, I got up early in the morning, as I always do, and I opened up Facebook Marketplace, and I just started thumbing through because I was curious, what's for sale in this area? Is it different than what is in the area that I live? And so I opened up Facebook Marketplace, and lo and behold, there was a Craftsman, a vintage Craftsman toolbox. In fact, it's this one right here that I found on Marketplace there. And so I opened it up, and it looked like it was full of tools. And so it was an amber set of Craftsman ratchets and speed wrench and some sockets and such like that. And I just thought I'd share that with you. So if you're ready, let's go and take a look. Let's open up the box and see what we got. We are back. So on this box that I have here, in fact, I'm going to pick up the camera and just kind of take you along for the ride here. You can see that it actually has that old school Craftsman logo that's on there that's actually painted on. So it's not even a symbol that way. Has the original keys that came with it. Even had this person's dog tag that was on here, says Mass Dog license, and so 454 Salem, Massachusetts. So, and that dates back to 1962. So anyways, that is how I got it, and I kind of left it that way because I just thought, man, that's neat. And how often do you find these boxes with the original key? And so, I mean, that is just cool in itself, I think. So anyways, I seen that on Facebook Marketplace, and I just thought, man, I'm gonna text that guy. So I did. And so where I was staying in Maine, I actually had to drive over to Massachusetts in order to get this box. So it was 2 hours away from the Airbnb that I was at. The guy wanted $250. And so I didn't argue with the guy. I've been looking for this set for quite a while, and I just thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna go get it. So I convinced the family to let me go and take another 2-hour drive to go and get this thing. So we did. And here's what's in it. So if we look at the toolbox, we can see that it opens up just like this. And so it has this long handle on it as well. And this side opens up equally. And so this side is flat. This side has the tray that actually is attached to the key. And this is the part that actually comes out. So we'll kind of lay this here for just a moment. And so we'll pick it up just a little bit. And so here is what we have. So this is the Amber Handled Craftsman. And incidentally, I want to show you this. I posted it on the Craftsman Facebook group, and a gentleman was kind enough to be able to reference me over to this catalog. And so this catalog dates back to 1942 is where it goes. So that's when this set came out. And as we look at this, we can see that it was a 48-piece set. I don't have all 48 pieces, so I'm on the hunt for that. So that's one of my hunts as I go around. But notice, bought it for $33, or they sold it for $33.50 for all of this. So again, that's what this went for. And I thought, well, hey, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna start my journey on the Amber Handled set. And so this is what we mean by Amber Handled. And so you can see that it has this handle at the bottom. I forget the material that they make this out of, but so it's an old Craftsman. Hopefully you can see that there, the BE series. And so I didn't restore it. I didn't do anything with it. I just left it as is because it was so special. I just thought, you know what, maybe I should just leave it here for a while. So I did. So the handle, incidentally, is in really good condition. So a lot of times when you see them, they're all cracked out or pieces that are missing. So this one here is really nice. So again, 1/2 inch, and the lever on here, you go back and forth. That's how you can reverse it. And so it just kind of pushes one way or the other. So again, that is the Craftsman BE series. And that catalog dates back to 1942. So that's kind of cool. Also, we have another 3/8" drive that's in here. And so this is a BE series as well. This one's just raw. But notice on here, when you look at this, it doesn't really have, you know how sometimes these old farmers or different people, they use it as a hammer and they beat on things. And this thing is really nice condition here. So it just has a lot of patina to it. And so that's really nice. And this one here, same thing. I don't see that they ever beat on this thing with anything. So love that. So we have that. And then we have the speed wrench that's in here. And so with the speed wrench, same thing. You look at the handle, everything is just beautiful there. So that's in real nice condition. This handle on this side is in really nice condition. And so, you know, you can see the logo that's on here. And so hopefully you can read that. Hopefully I'm not getting too close to the camera there. And so it's the old underline C Craftsman there. So I'll put that back in there just to get it out of the way because I don't know that it's going to fit over here. So as we go through and look at it, it also came with some sockets. And so these sockets, they go all the way up to 1/8". And so this is the Craftsman, and it's the BE series, so it's the matching set that goes with this. And so I don't know that I have them all. Again, I need to go back and kind of look at that catalog and kind of see. But so here we are with that. And then they come down to probably a 1". Yep. And so this would be the 1" socket that we have there. And then it drops down to, what, probably 7/8, I'm taking? No, 15/16. And so there, and then it just continues to go down in size. And so this one here is a 13/16. And so that's pretty nice. Again, I haven't polished these up. I haven't done any of that. So so this one here is a 3/4" drive or size. And then let's see here, we got 11/16. So that's another one that's there. And then from there, we got the 21/32. How often do you see that size? That's not really something that you see too much of. So we have that. And then looks like this one here is 11/16. And so we have that there for us. And then we have this one here, which is a 5/8. So that's pretty nice. And so this one here is a 1/2 inch. And so that's what we're looking at there. So now this one here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has a bunch of grease in it. Boy, this guy was just a working guy, isn't it? So he was just wrenching away with these bad boys. And that's what I love about these. Part of the reason why I didn't redo it is just because these guys are working guys. They use them for a living. So 7/16 is the last size that we have in the 1/2 inch drive. From there, we also got this breaker bar. And so it's a sliding breaker bar that we have here. So it slides back and forth that way. Again, I don't know, hopefully you can see it, but it has that long C. So it's a matching one that goes with it. And then from there, we got one extension. And so the extension is probably like a 4.5, 5" something like that. So that's nice. And then we got one more breaker bar. So we got a breaker bar that also is an amber handled one as well. And notice the condition of the handle here, all in great condition. I haven't even cleaned it up at all, but there's 0 cracks, 0 parts that are missing. So we love that. So that's a real nice piece, I think. So it's kind of worn here on the end, this side, but other than that, it is looking pretty doggone special. And again, it's that matching one. So we have that there. We got a couple bars in here that use right at the end of these. So if you needed a little bit more leverage, you can put that in there, and then you can just get yourself some more leverage there. So it comes with the larger and the smaller. Now the smaller, I don't have really anything to put that in yet, so I need to go and discover what that's going to go to. But we also have some other sockets over here as well. So this is the 8-point set. And this came with it, so the 3/4 inch. So you can see how we have that there. And then from there, it goes down to the 11/16. And then it goes to the 5/8 that we have. And then it went to the 9/16. and then probably a 1/2 inch, I would imagine. Yep, 1/2 inch that we have. Again, they're all that 8-point set there. And then this one here actually doesn't even belong in this one. This one is industrial, so he just had an extra one there. So there's that. On this side, this is 3/8 inch, which would fit that ratchet there. So 11/16. Again, we have the 12-point probably there, and then we have 5/8, and just 2 more, and so that's 9/16. So that would be the other one, and then this one here is probably 7/16. It looks like, yeah. So 7/16. So I'm missing some on this side. But this is what I got for $250, and so I think I got a steal because these things are just hard to come by. In fact, you ask some of the people out there, you just can't. People can't even imagine it because they've never seen it before. And so this is a rare set. Now, a few months back, I had to take a business trip up to Canada. And as I went to Canada, I did the exact same thing. I opened up Facebook Marketplace and I thought, I'm gonna get me a ratchet. You know, some people collect magnets and stickers, and I do too, by the way. But I thought, you know what? I wanna get me a ratchet that says Canada on there. So I'll show you that in another video. But while I was there, in Canada, we went down to Niagara Falls and just to kind of see it since we were so close. I opened up Facebook Marketplace and lo and behold, what did I find? I found the little pass through here for this little ratchet. And so this little piece, now this little piece isn't the original one, so I ordered this just because it didn't come with it. It just came with the ratchet, but this is the pass through. So you want reverse or forward, you know, on or off. Then you would go through. Now this one also is missing a screw. But again, the reason why I got it is because if you look at that handle, it was there, and you just can't hardly find them, right? And so that part is nice. And so this one just has the clicking method here that goes back and forth. And so you can see again, Craftsman, the BE series. So we got the matching one that goes right over here. So I'm just totally stoked about that. And so when we look at this, I'm starting to complete the set a little bit at a time. There is value in looking on Facebook Marketplace. So if you haven't done that, you probably ought to, because there's gold out there just like this. Anyways, I'll be right back. All right, we're back again. And so what do you think? What do you think about our haul for $250? I know it's way different from the other hauls of $4.26 each bag, and the other ones for $10 or $3. So this one was way over the top at $250. And so what are your thoughts? So it's not too often you find this gold that's out there that you can find out in the wild. And so for me, I thought it was well worth it. I love that Amber Handle set because personally, other than getting on Facebook group and looking at the Craftsman collectors, you just don't know anybody who has one. And so for me, I'm kind of proud, kind of privileged to be able to have that in my Craftsman collection. And so give us your thoughts. What do you have? Do you have some special tools that you found on a hunt? So it's worth, if you're going on a trip, you're going to different parts of the country, because one thing I've noticed, what is predominantly available here is not what's predominantly available in different parts of the world that you travel to. So if you found some gold that way, put it in the comments below. We'd love to hear it like that. So again, we're just trying to grow our channel. I thought I'd kind of show a different angle on some tools that we have there. Incidentally, this morning when I got up, we were at 84. So we're growing a little bit more at a time. Our goal is, can we get to 100? I'm pretty confident we can, obviously, but as we get going, we need your help. So if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. YouTube likes that. And so, and then leave a comment. You know, it's kind of a fun community, so let's kind of share, and the rewards kind of share in the fun that way. Again, thank you very much for joining Jesse's Garage, and we'll see you on the next one.